Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're gonna be talking a bit more on our draft paddle. So our draft paddle, a few things to highlight about it are the thickness of it. So this is a 13 millimeter thick paddle. So it's a thinner paddle. The advantages of a thinner paddle is you're gonna have a bit more pop. The ball's gonna fly off the paddle a bit quicker as opposed to a thicker paddle. So a bit more pop. It's more of a power paddle as opposed to a control paddle, where those are a bit thicker, closer to 16 millimeters typically. Now, this is an edgeless paddle, so there is no edge guard around this paddle. Couple things to note about that. You're not gonna have any frame shots that are gonna hit off the edge guard, bounce off weird, right? But the paddle definitely can get chipped up and damaged when it's hit against the ground. So we strongly recommend getting edge guard tape on the edge of the paddle. So this has some of our checker edge guard tape, but we have a handful of different options of edge guard tape. Also have a handful of different options of colors in this draft paddle. So this one's our pink one. I have this black paddle here too. I have a gray option. So a few different options there, and then a handful of options for edge guard tape to put on to protect your paddle. It's an open throat design. Less air resistance with that, helps with the balance of the paddle a little bit as well. Has foam filled edges. So the foam that's injected in the edges helps with the sweet spot of the paddle. It's a textured surface, so you're able to get some good spin on the ball, and it's also a thermoformed paddle. What does thermoformed even mean? So to keep it simply, the body of the paddle is constructed as one unit, so it's a lot stronger. Specifically here at the top of the handle, where the handle meets the head or the face of the paddle, it's a lot stronger, a lot harder for the paddle to break or snap there when the paddle is thermoformed. So check this out. It's 7.4 ounces, which is super light. You're gonna have lots of you're gonna have very quick hands at the net. So those battles at the net, this is a great paddle for that. Obviously very light, so you'll get a bit less power because of the weight of the paddle. However, where it's thinner, the ball's gonna pop off a bit more, which helps with that. And then of course you can add lead tape to this if you're wanting a bit more of a heavy paddle to help with the power. This goes for $119.99 on our site. Let us know if you have any questions on our draft paddle.